Hello and welcome back to another video of Brotato How to Win. Today we're playing the Sick and we are using the Ghost Flint because I do think the Ghost Flint is actually one of the strongest options on this character. So let's go ahead and go for these Ghost Flints. Let's make sure we're only using tier 2 Ghost Flints as well. This will make it a little bit easier to stack up that attack speed. You might be wondering, what makes this character strong? We just take damage every second and we have a bunch of lifesteal. Yes and no. We have 12 max HP and 25% lifesteal. That's a lot more significant than you would think. The 1 damage per second does not really matter. It means you can't use things like tardigrades, for example, but that's not really the biggest deal if we're being real. Combine, boom, 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 get a helmet, and keep it moving. Let's go. We take damage, we have lifesteal, we have max HP. That's it. How is that good? When you think about it, 25% lifesteal. It doesn't sound like that much, but think about how much lifesteal comes in a tier 4 upgrade. So when you level up and you get that shiny, red-orange upgrade, and you're like, wow, it's lifesteal. You get 4%. It's nothing. Imagine you started with 5 of those upgrades. That would be 20%, guys. That would be 20%. It'd be insane. You'd be out of your mind. But then you see it on our character tree and say, oh, it doesn't look that impressive. It is. 25% lifesteal is crazy. Most characters in an entire run will not even get this much lifesteal. It's very difficult to get this much. We don't care about HP regen. Negative 100% HP regen means nothing to us. It does not matter. So what we're doing today is using the Ghost Flint because these early waves are super easy. I always say this. Waves 1 through 9, you should know them all really well, and you should be able to do them on any character, no problem. If you still do, you probably just need to play a bit more, do a few more practice rounds. You could even just go through waves 1 through 9 over and over and just practice those waves specifically if you wanted to. But yeah, we're just going to want to pick up HP. We're going to want to pick up some armor, of course. Armor is pretty important. Get all our weapons to tier 2. Boom, boom. Upgrade, upgrade. Just like this. Perfect. So we actually just found 2 coupons. Wow. We heal a lot because we have so much lifesteal. So what we want to do is attack really quickly. And what's the best way to do that? Well, you use the fact that waves 1 through 9 are really easy to your advantage, and you start with a Ghost Flint. Throughout your run, if you find any strong weapon that can use lifesteal well, you take it. More max HP is amazing, a bit of range, a bit of lifesteal, and then we get a free reroll. Upgrade, upgrade. Damage percent is exactly what we want because we have plenty of attack speed already. So we don't necessarily need to get all of our weapons to tier 4. We could actually only use 3 of these at tier 4 and then have like 3 other random weapons if we want. If that might be an SMG, a sniper rifle, it could be a stick. Okay, probably not a stick. Let's be let's be honest, probably not a stick. But it could be like anything that can use lifesteal well. So again, this is not a guide video. This is more like we're playing what. That's amazing. We're playing with what we get. So if we get something crazy in our run, you might not get it, but you might get your own crazy thing in your own run. Ooh, nice big clump of enemies to take care of. I did let all of the eggs spawn, but it's not really that bad because again, we heal so much. It's just we're very difficult for the enemies to kill. Like the boss music plays when the wave starts because we're here. Alright, damage percent, this is good. I don't really want to lose max HP for damage percent, but I do think it's correct, so I'm going to take it. Nice. Claw Tree is also very good. We need more crit chance. Obviously we have 0%, but we need to get way more crit chance now that we have a hunting trophy. It is a lot more rewarding to go for crit when you have a hunting trophy. A lot of runs, typically what happens is you take almost no crit, unless you get it like from a loot crate or something. You take almost no crit early on, but then towards the end of your run, you start to prioritize taking crit over almost everything, because it'll just overall double your entire damage, right? So if you're hitting for 200 already, and you have a bunch of melee damage, damage percent, attack speed, everything already, the thing you want to go for typically is just going to be crit chance. Also, look how easy this is. They haven't really dropped low a single time, and trying to hit as many of them as I can. This is amazing. Another flint. I actually want to combine and buy. This is a bit... Actually, what if I do this? I'm so greedy. Because, again, wave 9 is probably the easiest of all the first 9 waves, in my opinion. Especially if you're doing the strategy like ours. It's so easy. Because it's just a bunch of small enemies spawning all together. And you can kind of just take them all out with, like, one hit. And then this way we get way more attack speed stacking because we're only using tier 3 Ghost Flints. Yeah, just look at the +1 attack speed. You can keep seeing the +1 attack speed beside our character model. Look, +1, +1. Make it another one. +1, +1. Look at that. How much attack speed did we just get? More range is okay. Reroll, crit chance, nice, that's huge. Melee damage, also huge. Buy this, and let's see. 18, 23, and 22. We've gotten more than 60% attack speed from our weapons. We only have 67%. It is crazy. Getting some more lifesteal doesn't hurt. It's a little overkill, but we also get the speed, which is the important part. I'll get even more lifesteal with this, why not? Black Flag, we're going to go ahead and skip. Wave 10. This wave is a little bit more difficult than the last. But I am in here with 5 weapons instead of only 4 this time. So we get the stacks more quickly. So like, if I had 4 tier 4 weapons right now, that would be perfect. Obviously, we can't do that, because we only have 4 tier 3s currently. If we combine them, we'd only have 2. I don't think 2 weapons in wave 10 is a smart idea. I think, personally, this is probably the hardest out of the first 11 waves. Wave 10. Your movement is not necessarily going to save you here. The enemies kind of come from all over the place, so it's a little bit of a stat check where you kind of need enough attack speed and everything to actually survive this wave. Ghost Flint, Ghost Flint. So we can actually do this. Combine, buy, combine. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's our attack speed at? 89%. Guys, we just had 67. It's interesting. I've mentioned this before. Technically, the Ghost Axe is a better weapon, in a sense, because damage percent is more difficult to stack than attack speed. But the thing that you don't really realize until you think about it is that no matter how much damage percent you have, dealing 200 damage to an enemy and dealing 400 is almost entirely the same. And it's kind of funny, it's like, oh, 200 equals 400, haha. But you have to think about it. Enemies only have so much HP. So no matter how much damage percent you stack, there comes a point where it's kind of redundant to stack any more. But attack speed is a little bit different, because you can always attack more quickly in hits. Like, would you rather hit an enemy 4 times for 50 damage in the same amount of time you hit them once for 200? Or would you rather do 200 every 4 hits? Obviously, you would rather do the smaller amounts, like incremental damage, because then you can keep enemies from getting close to you. Attack speed and crit. I think the crit is the important thing here for the hunting trophy. The metal plate I am interested in. That's a really good source of armor for us. Luck will help us get more weapons. We're currently still only playing with 5 weapons. I went down to, what, 3 weapons on wave 9? I'm still only at 5 weapons. That's kind of funny. It's so difficult for the enemies to do any meaningful damage when you just immediately heal it back up. Yeah, just look at this. I can kind of just walk through if I want a little bit, just to get some of the money off the ground. Oh, I need to get that loot crate, actually. Wait. Okay, maybe I can't. That's a little bit too much. Limit testing. I was limit testing for the loot crate. Apparently I'm not allowed to get it. I don't have enough tanky stats yet. Loot crate? No! It came up right beside me. I couldn't get it. More attack. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Why not? It's kind of funny. Oh my god. One of them has given us 132 materials. Having 2 of them is going to double the chance we can get the money when we kill enemies. We just hit level 17. Okay. I think we have some bonus enemies, but that's not enough to get us to level 18 all in one wave. More lifesteal, sure, why not? I'll buy everything, and I can't actually buy everything. We're about to go into a horde wave pretty soon. What I would like to do is get one more tier 3 ghost flint, and then actually just combine them into 3 weapons and only use 3 weapons. Also, we're still hitting for about 45 to 90. Our damage hasn't really increased at all because I haven't really taken any melee damage. Hasn't increased directly, but we are hitting way more often because our attack speed is through the roof right now. 227% attack speed, yeah, that's crazy. I'm not going to take more, I'll take some armor though. So I could actually just go for maybe 4 weapons. 4 weapons is not pushing it too much. I think 3 might be a little bit greedy. Oh, we have so much range. Look how far our Ghost Flint is attacking. Kind of crazy. This way, one of my weapons is stacking up attack speed way more quickly than the others. How much are we going to have on wave 20? My bet is close to 400%. I think it's going to be higher though. Like maybe like 400, 427% attack speed. That's my guess, okay? You guys can take your guess. I lied. I think we're gonna have like 500%. We're gonna have so much. Alright. Oh my god. That is crazy. Look at our damage percent. Okay, that is unreal. And more crit chance. Wow. Ooh, another Ghostland tier 3. Nice. We have the Bloody Hand, and we also are passive. They're ticking simultaneously. Every time they tick, we take 2 damage. We were just hitting for 90 at most a few rounds ago. Like 2 or 3 rounds ago, I think. Now we're hitting for nearly 300 every hit. It may be possible to just stand still at this point. I'm kind of testing it. Picked up all the materials at the end, and that's it. Nice. Recycle. 12% crit. Wow. Now we have 55% chance to crit. That is massive. Damage, another tier 4 Ghostland. It's going to be wave 18 after this, and then wave 19. So we only have 3 waves left. Just look at this attack speed. What are we at now? 351%. I think we will have close to 500%. Man, playing with Ghostlands is so fun. Always the most enjoyable. Nice, huge money. And a pearl. It's a little bit late, but I'll take it. 5 armor, okay, just make the run unlosable, I guess. I think we will take the pearl, and we'll also take the other... Oh, we're against the boss. And he's dead. Alright, easy boss. Nice. But yeah, I think we're going to take the pearl, and we'll also take the alloy, because it gives melee damage and crit chance, which are both pretty good for us. We're hitting for 364 when we crit. That is pretty good. I wonder how quickly our weapon is attacking now. It was attacking every 0.3 seconds earlier. We can check after this. Nice. Almost 700 materials. 15% crit. You're attacking every 0.28 seconds. That is pretty good. Could be worth it. We'll take it. Oh my god. There is no way you just put a giant belt in my shop. I don't know what to say. You want me to win at this point. Like, what are you doing? Why are you putting that in my shop? Guys, I think Brotato might love me. We spent a lot of hours together. I've spent more hours with Brotato than a lot of people, so... I want to go get this tree up here. We can get a loot crate. Oh my god. It's like the game can hear me talking. I'm just summoning the loot crates at this point, out of thin air. Just give me another one. One more. Come on. Alright, fine. I'll let you pass with 2. We made almost 1,200 materials there. If you count the items we got, we did make 1,200. Go ahead and combine these two. Buy. And yeah, let's see, can we get a tier 4 weapon? It's just so obvious, man. It's so obvious. It's so obvious you have a crush on me. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed. That is going to be the run for today. And yeah, let's just go ahead and wrap it up after this. Look how many stats these gave us. 151, 164. We got 454% attack speed and 241% damage percent. Also 71 lifesteal. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe leave a like and subscribe. Leave any comments if you want. And let's go wave 20. One boss down. And 2 bosses down. And that is it, guys. I will see you next time, okay? Next time, we will be playing the Farmer. This character is super fun, so I hope you guys can watch that, but that is it for today. I will see you next time, alright? Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.